Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? We are back again with tomorrow's episode of MINAS de Passion. Please keep your feedback coming and don't forget to subscribe. And now to our episode. Amelia and Alida are discussing their plan, saying Roberta is capable of anything just as Leo appears in the doorway. Alida leaves Leo and Amelia to talk. Amelia tells Leonardo it's not good for him to eavesdrop into other people's conversation. She goes ahead to say that all she meant was that Roberta can give up everything for the mine, including her life, and that's the reason she agreed the partnership. After a bit of discussion, Leonardo tells Amelia that if it was up to him, he couldn't have made her a partner. He tells her that the only important thing is the mine and she shouldn't think she is that important because she is not the center of the universe. I know that, Amelia answers, looking thoughtful. A distraught Jenny tells Flor to leave and confronts Orlando about his relationship with his father. He tries to get a word in edgewise, but she finally blurts out, "It's impossible," with a trembling lip. Jennifer, he calls out after her, looking very concerned. Orlando chases Jenny down. She finally admits she can't get pregnant and folds into his arms. He is kind, loving and supportive. She finally smiles and relaxes as he holds her. Sebas calls out for Victoria outside the mine. He asks her if everything is all right. Victoria admits that Leonardo always has a way of making her angry and they end up arguing every time. As they talk, Miriam comes up. Sebas is surprised to see her. She and Victoria introduce themselves. Victoria regards her seriously. Miriam holds onto Sebas' arm proprietarily, and while she didn't exactly say "stay away from my man," her intent was obvious. She mentions her son and how marvelous Sebas is. She is right there. Sebas flashes back to Nico running into his arms with Amelia many years ago. Miriam continues to babble on, Sebas clearly uncomfortable. After Victoria leaves, Sebas is clearly exasperated with Miriam's behavior. She hands him a blue lunch satchel, which was obviously her excuse to come looking for him. Roberta is with Nico at school, turning from angry into sweet as she takes him by the hand. Gigi is also at the rally, looking slightly confused at seeing Sarah there. She is asked for a photo and smiles graciously. Mario is eating with the miner who is Gail's competition. He is sitting nearby having a fit. All of a sudden, a comely young woman comes up to Gail and sits down. Although she is a stranger to him, both are soon beaming at each other as Mario watches not too covertly. Gigi's pictures are plastered on the wall and the event begins. Adalberto is the first speaker, spouting his often repeated line that family is the most important thing. Then, out of nowhere, he calls Sarah up from the audience. Gigi looks flummoxed. Sarah gives a speech as Roberta, Fidel and Nico come in, looking equally surprised to see Sarah with the microphone. I guess this is the social event of the day, as Amelia also arrives. Adalberto finally gets around to introducing Gigi. Gigi gives an impassioned speech about her foundation. When she finishes, Amelia stands and introduces herself and her association with La Gloria. She announces she is making a donation to the cause. Roberta sneers under her breath. Gigi is delighted. Mario can't contain herself and goes over, insinuating herself into Gail's conversation. Gail offers to go with the lady, but Mario doesn't agree to that. Gigi tells Amelia how much she appreciates her gesture. Roberta is hot on her heels. Nico was not at all friendly and said something to Amelia I didn't understand. She looked a bit upset. Fidel and Adalberto both came up and shook Victoria's hand. Adalberto makes inappropriate comments, and even Fidel's using his hand to motion to Adalberto to shut up doesn't work. Victoria and Tigra have a conversation. Does she tell him of her new arrangement with Roberta? Amelia tells him that he owns almost half of the Glory mine and he needs people he can trust. She wants Tiger to stay. He talks about Amelia and Nico with great sadness. He tells Victoria that Amelia looks very much like her. I think he says miracles don't exist. Amelia seems to encourage him and puts her hand on his shoulder as she leaves. She tells him that if he wants justice, he should stay and work. Roberta, surprised by Sarah's seeming political ambition, warns her not to do anything to thwart her plans. Sarah hits back, saying there is a vast difference between getting involved and betrayal. Roberta tells Sarah that she will get rid of whoever tries to stand on her way without showing mercy, no matter who the person is. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to keep subscribing to this channel for more updates.